Owning a hotel gives you several perks. We're not just talking about your own permanent suite at the hotel and free room service. We're talking high yields and tax benefits. Hotels are an excellent way to generate income and build long-term wealth, especially when the economy's strong. Unlike most commercial real estate types, hotels can adjust their room rates on a daily basis, which gives them the ability to raise prices to match the demand. There are about 700,000 hotels in the world. The hotel industry in America alone generated $166.5 billion last year, and the industry profits came to $26 billion. Worldwide, it contributed $3.41 trillion to the global economy. That's a lot of numbers just to say there's money, lots of it in fact, in the hospitality industry. So it's no wonder that the wealthy want to get in on the action. Today we're going to talk about some of the biggest hotel deals ever made. We'll start with the Blackstone Group. If you don't know what that is, it's a New York-based private equity investment management firm, the largest in the world. They have invested in companies like Merlin Entertainment Group, Travelport, Performance Food Group, and in hotels like Hilton Worldwide. It is now a $157 billion powerhouse in real estate. When the Cosmopolitan Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas went up for sale in 2014, it was only a matter of time before the Blackstone Group moved in to make an offer. This was the only major operating casino on the Strip that hit the market in the last 10 years, and Blackstone bought the hotel for $1.73 billion and put down another $500 million to renovate the property. After all that, however, the group is now looking to sell the hotel. In 2019, the Blackstone Group put the property up for sale again, and it got attention from international buyers. The opportunity to own a luxurious hotel and bustling casino on the Las Vegas Strip is not something you can simply pass up. Big Las Vegas operators like Wynn Resorts and MGM Resorts have expressed interest, as have some Asian firms like Genting Group in Malaysia. Before putting it up for sale, Blackstone built 21 penthouse suites on the top 4 floors to draw in the VIPs, renovated 3,000 guest rooms, and even added 18 bars and restaurants. So the property is now estimated to sell for $4 billion. It hasn't been sold yet, so we're not going to count that as a deal made, but by now you must be getting an idea of how much hotels can go for. $1.7 billion for the Cosmopolitan was only the second most expensive deal ever made for a single hotel. To know the most expensive sale, keep on watching, jury. Alright, let's move from the west of the United States to the east, New York City. Waldorf Astoria is Hilton Worldwide Group's pride and joy. Located in Manhattan, New York, this hotel has been renowned internationally for its fundraising dinners and balls. Banquets have been held here for nothing less than royalty, and there were even claims that at one time the hotel held $7 million worth of valuables in their safe, a testament to the wealth of their guests. That is just the tip of the iceberg. The most lavish and expensive dinner in New York was held in the ballroom of the Waldorf Hotel in the year 1899 at $250 per guest. That comes to $7,830 in today's terms. And what do you expect? The dishes served were oysters, green turtle soup, lobster, ruddy duck, and blue raspberries. A feast fit for a king. Apart from all that, the hotel features cosmopolitan restaurants like Peacock Alley, Bull and Bear Prime Steaks, and Oscars, bustling lounges and bars, the Guerlain Spa, and more than 60,000 square feet of high-tech equipped functioning space with a state-of-the-art business center and several boutiques. So how much do you think this masterpiece on Park Avenue, Manhattan went for? It was a whopping $1.95 billion, the most expensive single hotel deal ever made. This iconic hotel was sold in 2014 to Anbang Insurance Group, a China-based holdings company with some other impressive hotels under its wing, including Westin St. Francis in San Francisco, Marriott Essex House in New York, and the Four Seasons in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. For their $1.9 billion deal with Hilton, the Anbang Group gets one of the most iconic hotels in the world, as well as a full square block of real estate in Manhattan. They also started works on renovating the hotel to restore it to its historic grandeur, and they're pouring in a good $1 billion into the project. Why? Because like we said before, it's a great investment. Hotels have become very attractive to foreign buyers because they can offer good returns and constant income. In the last few years, Chinese businesses and investors have been investing abroad in a variety of industries, including real estate and entertainment. The U.S. hospitality industry in particular is seen as a stable environment. In 2016, HNA Group in China bought 25% shares of Hilton Worldwide Holdings from Blackstone Group for $6.5 billion. Hilton, of course, also stands to benefit from the Waldorf Astoria deal. The money from this hotel transaction will be used to acquire additional hotel assets in America. The two companies have also come to an agreement to let Hilton Worldwide operate Waldorf for the next 100 years. In the renovation stages, Anbang Group decided they wanted to trim down the hotel rooms from 1,413 to only 350, with the remaining real estate being converted into residential condos. The doors of the Waldorf Astoria have been closed for quite some time now, but recently they offered a little peek into all the renovations happening. It likely won't open until around 2022, but developers have started letting potential buyers in to see the work. The unit features interiors by Jean-Louis Degnaud, a world-renowned French designer and architect. A 1,500 square foot condo with 2 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and 10-foot high ceilings will now cost you around $6.5 million, a small price to pay to own a condo attached to the Waldorf. The main living and dining area has influences of Waldorf Astoria art decor. The cove lighting and custom bronze fixtures are all reminiscent of the old Astoria. But there are modern elements throughout too. Accommodations have been made to fit the homes with a smart home system, and there are wall ovens and wine fridges, plus the windows have been replaced to make it completely soundproof. That isn't even counting the perks. A starlight pool, fitness center with on-site instructors, a wellness center, lounges, a spa, and private offices complete the Waldorf experience. This entire venture in total cost Angbon Insurance Group around $3 billion. Is that the highest they have spent on buying property and renovating it? You already know what the answer is. 2 years later, in 2016, Angbon Insurance Group paid a jaw-dropping $5.5 billion to acquire strategic hotels and resorts from the Blackstone Group. The Blackstone Group had acquired the same property in 2015 for $6 billion. Angbon was actually prepared to pay $6.5 billion, but Blackstone Group was forbidden from selling the Hotel del Coronado, which is part of the strategic group, to overseas buyers because it was close to the U.S. naval base. Suffice it to say, the Chinese company is no stranger to snapping up real estate in America. This particular deal was just part of a global buying spree for the company, and it placed Angbon as a symbol for China's insatiable appetite for international trophies. That's it for this video. Was your guess on the most expensive hotel deal close to $5.5 billion? So go ahead and browse through our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.